Sister Wives star Kody Brown is spiraling into negativity as he blames his ex-wives for the disintegration of their marriages. Kody was happily married to Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown when Sister Wives premiered in 2010. After fourth wife Robyn Brown joined the family, there was a noticeable change in Kody's attitude. Although Kody favored Robyn, the plural family still worked hard to function as a cohesive unit. Together, they celebrated marriages, births, and new beginnings. In the past few years, the family's dream has come crashing down. Kody began spending nearly all his time with Robyn, and he stopped putting effort into his other marriages. He fought with his children and didn't seem to care about repairing their relationships. Kody believed he could continue to think only about himself without consequences, but he faced a rude awakening. Christine, Janelle, and Meri all left Kody in 13 months. Now, Kody still refuses to take any responsibility, blaming his ex-wives for breaking his family apart. Early seasons of Sister Wives placed a focus on the role of Kody's wives. Even though Kody was at the center of the family, the show emphasized the independence plural marriage allowed Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn to have. Each wife was the head of her household, while a frazzled Kody tried to keep up. As the series progressed, Kody's view of his family shifted. He demanded respect, despite not always earning it. He grew bitter after feeling he had lost control. Kody began speaking about his intention to build his family on a patriarchal foundation. This was unsettling to his wives, who insisted they never agreed to live in patriarchy. Kody viewed polygamy as a means to gain power. The more wives and children he had, the more he would be adored. Kody certainly loved his family, but he also allowed his need for attention to get to his head. When Kody wasn't the center of attention, he didn't care what was going on. This attitude is what pushed his wives away. Even though Kody's marriage to Christine was troubled, he was shocked when she announced her plan to leave. Kody seemed to believe no matter how poorly he treated his wives, they would always put up with him. Christine's divorce announcement was a moment of realization for Kody, and he reacted with a theatrical display of anger. He called Christine's decision to divorce a knife in the kidney and lamented the sacrifices he made for their marriage. This placed all the blame on Christine. Kody acted like he had done Christine a favor by marrying her, and he interpreted her leaving as a personal insult instead of looking at his contribution to the split. Christine patiently allowed Kody to finish his rant, a restraint that made him even more infuriated. In his anger at Christine, Kody never attempted to make things right with her. Instead, he wrote her off immediately. Christine had plenty of good reasons for leaving Kody after years of mistreatment. But Kody wasn't interested in finding out how he could repair their relationship. When Janelle decided to leave Kody, he had hopes of winning her back. Unfortunately, he wasn't willing to put in the work. Janelle was disgusted by Kody's treatment of their children, but he remained stubborn and refused to make amends. He wasn't willing to give up his time with Robyn, even though it was coming between his other marriages. Kody may have said he wanted to save his marriage to Janelle, but he never put in any effort. Kody drove Meri away by essentially ignoring her. Meri was fiercely loyal to Kody, and she stayed in the marriage as long as she possibly could. Now, Kody is accusing Janelle of freezing him out, which is exactly what he did to Meri. Even though he now knows how it feels, Kody isn't any more sympathetic to Meri. He is still only thinking about himself and his pain. Kody has a very somber attitude in Sister Wives Season 19 as he reflects on the end of his marriages. Despite 3 of his wives being so unhappy, they had no choice but to leave. Kody insists he still doesn't know what he did wrong. He accuses his ex-wives of ganging up on him and pitting each other and their children against him. Kody is playing the victim and looking for sympathy. Kody's victim act in Sister Wives proves that, despite the backlash he has faced over his treatment of his wives, he hasn't learned anything. He only thinks of himself in his relationships, even if it means losing everything he's worked so hard for. This is a bad sign for Kody's future. If he can't learn to consider anybody else's feelings, there is no hope for Kody to ever have a healthy relationship.